It's January 21, 1793, in the fog-choked Place de la Révolution. The French Revolution is reaching its violent peak as the heavy guillotine drops on King Louis XVI, sending the bloodthirsty crowd into a state of savage celebration. While thousands cheer the death of the monarch, one man uses the deafening noise of the mob to slip quietly into the shadows and walk in the exact opposite direction. His name is Etienne Moreau. He's clutching a worn leather satchel. Inside it sits a heavy iron box, completely sealed off by an intricate brass dial cipher. Etienne is operating on a strict final directive given to him by a dying palace footman. Deliver this box to a woman wearing a red ribbon at the Café de Foix, and complete the handoff before the clock strikes 10. The new republic is navigating a highly paranoid power vacuum. The secrets locked inside this single iron box possess enough political force to bring the entire revolutionary government crashing down. To reach the café, Etienne navigates a maze of dark, labyrinthine alleyways. The heavy fog is thick enough to obscure the path ahead, completely isolating him entirely in the 18th century streets. Then a sound breaks his focus. Footsteps echo off the cobblestones behind him. They are deliberate, measured, and following his exact path. Etienne is a former royal librarian, a man accustomed to quiet archives rather than street-level espionage. The person pacing him moves with the calculating rhythm of a predator. A common Parisian street thief looking for a quick score strikes with speed. Etienne is being systematically hunted by someone who knows his exact destination and is perfectly content to wait. To understand why his pursuer doesn't just attack, look at the lock's design. The outer cipher dials control delicate interlocking gears. Forcing the lid open triggers a hidden spring, which shatters a glass vial of acid over the documents inside, destroying them instantly. Realizing he cannot outrun his tail, Etienne ducks into a shadowy, candlelit stone archway. He braces himself against the wall, waits for the footsteps to close in, and spins around to force a confrontation. He finds himself face to face with a beautiful woman with eyes like February stone. Her hands are empty, and she makes no move to attack him. Tied securely around her neck is a distinct red ribbon, matching the dying footman's exact instructions. Against all odds, he has seemingly found his designated contact. For a brief moment, the mission appears complete, effectively ending his nightmare in the alleyways. Then she leans in and whispers the reality of the situation. The real contact at the Café de Foix was murdered an hour ago. The committee knew about this satchel before the execution. Their immediate response? Systematically sealing off every exit leading out of Paris. They let the box move to map out a massive royalist spy ring, watching connections extend from Paris through Versailles to Vienna. Etienne was acting as unwitting bait, led blindly through the streets so the trap could close around him and his contacts. The documents inside the iron box explain why the committee went to such lengths. They are private letters between King Louis and the Austrian emperor, and the pages name the most radical architects of the new republic as traitors. The letters detail a long-term strategy. These double agents agreed to publicly champion the king's execution, while secretly plotting to lure Napoleon into an ambush and restore the monarchy. The loudest voices demanding the guillotine are the very men engineering the republic's collapse. The iron box in Etienne's hands contains the only hard proof of the largest treason conspiracy in French history. Above them in the cold air, the heavy bells of Notre Dame finally begin to toll 10 o'clock. The woman slowly slides her hand into her cloak. Her mandate tonight is pure containment. Every single person who has seen the box or knows of the conspiracy must be eliminated before sunrise. Etienne realizes he holds one final piece of leverage. With the true café contact dead, the exact combination to unlock the cipher dials exists exclusively in his own memory. She was dispatched to kill him to protect the conspiracy, but the acid failsafe inside the lock dictates that she needs him breathing to access the letters. It leaves them locked in a desperate, unresolvable standoff in the dark, a silent conflict that history books would never record.